Tom, we were talking to Brandon Cooks a little bit earlier this summer, and he mentioned how many cheetahs there are in this offense. Are you struck by the level of team speed? Because when you stack it up against the previous few years, this group appears to be a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think it just, really it comes down to whatever, your different skill sets are. It's still a matter of execution and, fast, quick, tall, smart. You got to put it all together, and you got to put it together on every play. Offensive football is really important that every player is on the same page. You can't really have one part of the chain that's not connected. So, everyone's got to be focused on what their responsibility is. So, those guys that can present problems with speed, that's what they got to do. And then when they get the ball, they got to play that way. And the quick guys and the tall guys and the strong guys, it's just everyone's got different skill sets, and it's really a matter of how everyone comes together within our style of offense and how we can execute in order to get the ball down the field.
Tom, as you approach this year with all your experience, how slow is the game for you right now? I mean, can any team throw a defense at you that really surprises you into the point where you didn't expect that? Or and just for you, it's just execution and it's really slow. It's not even fast anymore.
No, it's still, it's football, and football is very humbling. You may think you have, go out there practice and things go well, and then you go to a particular game and they do things that maybe you haven't worked on or haven't thought about or haven't talked about. I think the experience helps with maybe just some recall about things we could do to solve the problems that maybe a team's presenting to us. For example, I said before, sometimes when I was younger, you'd come in on Monday morning and make corrections. Well, we'll be making corrections after the first drive. Based on things that they've been doing and things that they haven't shown, things that they're trying to do to slow us down. So, it's really just, that's how football is played. It's very much like checkers. They're going to have things that we haven't been working on, vice versa, and it's constant adjustments throughout the game. So, you can't prepare for everything. We haven't seen that much on film this year, just a couple preseason games where, most of the guys weren't in there very long. So, they got their defense, we got our offense. It's going to take a big effort. They got great players at all levels of their defense, and we're going to need to, play great.
How do you go about then controlling that?